Hey, love, welcome back. Today, we're tackling a big challenge that many of you might be struggling with, which is late night snacking after long work days. You've had a busy day, you've been productive, but when the evening hits, you find yourself reaching for snacks or comfort foods, even though you told yourself you wouldn't. Do you ever wonder why this happens and what you can do to stop it? In today's episode, we're going to break down exactly why this happens and how to fix it. So, let's get into it. Welcome to A Journey with Food, Body, and Life, the podcast for self led women ready to optimize their nourishment and heal their eating challenges without dieting or restriction to thrive in business and life. I'm Haneen, a certified eating psychology coach, here to help you fuel your body and mind for success. Join me each week for guidance on your journey to optimize your nourishment and skyrocket in your business and life. There are a lot of reasons why late night snacking is happening. We are going to focus in this episode on two main reasons. The first one is undernourishment throughout your day, and the second one is related to emotional eating. Let's dive into each one of these two. So, as we said, one of the main reasons for late night snacking is actually undernourishment during the day. And this can show up in a few different ways that you might not even realize are connected to those late night cravings. So let's break it down into three subcategories. The first one is skipping meals. If you're going long periods during the day without eating, maybe because you're too busy with work or meetings or deadlines, your body is going to try to make up for it later. You might not feel the hunger urge to eat in the moment because you're in work mode, but your body needs consistent fuel. And when it doesn't get it, that's when those late night cravings start. Your body is saying, I need energy, and it's trying to catch up for the meals you missed. Does this sound like you? Do you often find yourself pushing lunch or skipping breakfast because you think you don't have time and then eating out of control at night? If you think this is a matter of willpower at night, you are wrong. This is because your body is just trying to get the nutrients it missed earlier. Let's jump into the second reason. So, even if you're not completely skipping meals, going too long between meals can have the same effect. If you're waiting more than 5 or 6 hours between meals, your blood sugar is going to drop and your energy levels will drop as well. Then, when evening comes around, your body is in full on survival mode, looking for a quick fix. And the easiest fix? Yep, that's the snacks, especially those that are high in sugars and in carbs, like chips or sweets, because your body wants fast energy. Do you notice that when you go long stretches without eating, you feel more depleted at the end of the day? It's your body's way of telling you that it needs more fuel throughout the day in the form of balanced snacks in between your meals. Now, the third reason is not getting enough macronutrients. Even if you are eating meals during your day and snacks, are they balanced? This one is key. If your meals aren't giving you the right balance of macronutrients, which are the proteins, the fats, and the carbs, you're not giving your body what it needs to stay full and energized. Protein helps you stay satisfied, fats keep your energy steady, and carbs give you that quick fuel for focus. If you're not getting enough of these, by the end of the day, your body is going to crave these nutrients, and that's when you'll find yourself snacking. Are you getting enough of these key nutrients in your meals? Or are your meals lacking in balance, which could be leading to those late night cravings? Now, let's talk about the second reason for late night snacking, which is emotional eating. This is where things get a bit more personal because it's not about physical hunger. It is about how you're feeling at the end of a long, exhausting day. Think about it. After a day full of decisions, problem solving, and constant work, your emotional battery is depleted. You might feel mentally exhausted or stressed or just drained. And when your brain needs to recharge, it often looks for something comforting, something that feels good. And food, especially those comforting snacks, can seem like an easy way to feel better in the moment. But here's the catch. While food might give you a quick hit of pleasure, it doesn't actually address the real issue. What you're really needing at the end of the day is to recharge your energy in ways that don't involve food, like rest, downtime, or activities that help you wind down and release stress. Now, another part of this is that your brain is wired to look for rewards when it's either stressed or tired, or when you're celebrating something in your business. And food is one of the quickest and easiest rewards out there. But when you turn to food to deal with this emotional exhaustion or to express your celebration, it becomes a habit. Although there's nothing wrong with doing it once in a while, but when you consistently turn to food to deal with this emotional exhaustion or as a way to celebrate your milestones in business, this becomes a habit. And soon enough, you're snacking almost every night, not because you're hungry, but because your brain is seeking that hit of celebration and recognition after a successful day, or because you want to reward yourself after putting a lot of effort during your day. Does this resonate with you? Do you feel like you're turning to snacks as a way to reward yourself after a long day of work? Now that we've talked about the two main reasons for late night snacking, which are undernourishment and emotional eating, let's get into how to break this cycle. The first step is to make sure you're nourishing yourself properly throughout the day. This means no skipping meals, no going too long without eating, and making sure your meals are balanced. The easiest way to go around this is to plan ahead. Have balanced snacks on hand and make time to eat, because the truth is, the time you spend eating mindfully during the day will save you from those late night cravings. It's about fueling your body consistently so it doesn't feel the need to overcompensate later. The other step is to create a wind down routine that doesn't involve food. So, after a long day, your brain needs to rest, but you can teach it that rest doesn't have to come from food. Try activities that relax you and give you that feeling of comfort, whether it's drinking a cup of warm tea, doing a bit of stretches, journaling, or simply taking a few minutes to breathe and decompress. Ask yourself this: what could I do to relax at the end of the day instead of reaching for snacks? It's all about retraining your brain to look for different ways to unwind. So, my love, if you've been struggling with late night snacking, I hope this episode has helped you understand why it's happening and what you can do about it. Remember, it all comes down to nourishing yourself throughout the day and finding other ways to recharge emotionally after a long day of work. If you're ready to dive deeper and create a personalized nourishment plan that fits your busy schedule and at the same time heal with your emotional eating patterns, I'd love to help you out. You can book a free consult with me using the link in the show notes, and we can talk about how one on one coaching can help you ditch unhealthy eating habits and build more sustainable and healthy ones to show up stronger in your business. I hope you found this helpful. Stay tuned for next week's episode where we are going to talk about overcoming the guilt of taking time to nourish yourself as an entrepreneur.